Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. A lot of people have been talking about pain lately, and the struggle is real. Whether it be pain from your bad teeth, or pain from extractions, or pain from new dentures, or sore spots, or whatever it is, there can be a temporary pain associated with things. So thought I would just give a little heads up of what I use during my painful period, with my teeth. So before I had my extractions, I used something called a Kanka brush or a Kanka pen. So you can get this at a lot of grocery stores, uh, kind of pharmacies, things like that. I used to get mine at Fred Meyer, Rite Aid, Walgreens, things like that. Um, and it was about anywhere from like $7 to $10, but it lasts a really long time. So what's really cool about this thing is it is a numbing agent. It's like Orajel, a little bit stronger actually, or so it seemed to me. It does have this little soft bristled brush on it. It's like a tiny little paintbrush. And what I really loved about this thing is you click the end like that, and the numbing agent would come out up here in the brush, and you would put it in the one spot, wherever it is, that was giving you trouble. So, right here. And I would hold it there for a long time. And it would really penetrate the gums and the area that was hurting, and it would last for hours. So I like that because it didn't make my whole mouth numb. It just numbed the area in which was in pain. So I really liked it because I could use it all day for as long as I needed. I could let it sit there and it wouldn't penetrate, my whole mouth, which was really nice because I didn't want my whole mouth numb, just the area that was hurting. Even with a broken tooth, I had some where the roots were exposed and the nerves were exposed, things like that. So I would just stick it down in there, wherever, and it would just numb it right up. And so this thing was a lifesaver for me. And I had tons of them all over the house, in my purse, and my jackets, and my cars, just all over, just to make sure that I was covered wherever I went. I mean, I had one in my fishing tackle box so that when I went out on the boat, there was one in there just in case I had issues with my teeth. So this works really great before, during, and after, because even with sore spots, which I'm having a little bit of trouble with right now, I'm able to take this little tiny pen and put it on the spot where the sore spot is. And it's so, I really like Benzodent in the very beginning, but what I noticed is that the more I used it, the less my sore spots were healing. So it does state on the packaging only to use it for 7 days or so, and I just wasn't healing very well with that stuff. So it was great for getting rid of the pain, but it was almost like, keeping it going, and I wasn't able to heal. So I stopped using it, and all of a sudden my sore spots started going away. But that's just for me. So anyway, for pain, this thing is amazing. I found it to be better than the Orajel. I really love it, and it's a gel, so it doesn't get all over your mouth. It just goes where you want it to go, and that's it. And the brush is super duper 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 soft. So love this thing. So afterwards, once I was free and clear from dry socket and things like that, and even before I had my extractions, I used this stuff. So they have one that is alcohol free, and it works too, but this stuff really did me a lot of good, and especially now. So with my new dentures came new sore spots, mainly on the bottom. I didn't get them on the top. Top's perfect, but the bottom I had some issues, and they're kind of scabbed over right now, so they are healing, and they're not painful anymore. They're just, you could tell that they're healing up. But this stuff really worked amazing. It does come in an alcohol free, so I don't recommend swishing with anything right after your extractions. You have to worry about those clots and dry sockets and things like that. So wait till your dentist says that you're okay with this. Salt water is also really fantastic to use, but really when it came down to it, this was my saving grace, and I really loved this thing. So I know that you can order them on Amazon. I know that you can get them all over the place. I know that for me, Fred Meyer and Rite Aid were really the places that I found them. Um, they they can be anywhere from $5 to $10, I think, just depending on where you go. So it is really great. It is a strong numbing agent, and it's super duper helpful for, before, during, and after. Salt water, I use pink Himalayan salt, but that is also something that will help you heal. But when it comes to pain, dental pain, sore spot pain, this was my favorite. Again, clove oil and things like that, you can use it. But if you want that instant pain relief, this is what I used, and it is really, really amazing. Give it a try if you want. If you can find something similar to it, absolutely great. But this is what I used, and I loved it. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys out. And really, I know the pain is real. I know the struggle is real. It's so unpleasant. And now that I have my dentures, I don't really have too much of a worry with pain, except for just sore spots from my new dentures. But I know that lots of people are suffering from pain. So definitely give this a try, you guys. A lot of people didn't even know it was out there or what it was. You can find it in the toothbrush section of your store, lots of drugstores, things like that. So definitely give it a shot. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day and good things are happening for you guys. It is rainy and dreary here, and I'm starting to get a little respiratory cold, so I'm not up to my best today as much as I would like to be. So anyway, I love you guys all, and I will see you in the next one.